What comes to your mind when I say the word hustle? Push yourself, work hard consistently. Are these the words that come to you? You don't need to always be hustling to achieve your goals. But let me talk about that a little bit more somewhere between the session. But for now, welcome to Fire Up with me, Niran. And without any further delay, let's jump into the warm-up. Now for the warm-up, we'll have 4 movements, 2 rounds as usual. First round, we're going to focus on understanding the movement, getting as much range as possible. Second round, push yourself a little bit. Movement number 1, that's going to be cat-camel. That's really focused on flexing and extending the spine. So here's how it goes. Knees are directly below the hips, palms are directly below the shoulder. From there, what we do is we first lift the mid-spine up as much as you can. Tuck your hips in, tuck your head in. Then we do the opposite. Drop the mid-spine as much as you can. Lift the head up and push the hips back. Okay, 30 seconds over there. All our movements are going to be 30 seconds for warm-up. Let's begin in 3, 2, and 1. Mid-back up as much as you can. Curl in. And then you extend out. Lift the head up, push the hips out. Keep moving. Don't do this fast. Please do not do it fast. We're trying to focus on what your maximum range is. And when you stay there, you're able to kind of realize you're able to go a little bit more. Just a little bit more. 5 more seconds. Well done. From there, we're going to switch to something called the scorpion twist. For that, we're going to lie on our stomach. Hands out, slightly behind shoulder level, both your palms are down to start. Okay, from here we're going to lift the leg up, bring it to the back, knees are pointing up, hand goes up. Make sure the hand in the back palm is flat, to the floor. Don't turn it. Then we come back to center and we go the other side, rotate and back. Let's begin in 3, 2 and 1. Let's go. Rotate, hand up, come back to center, go the other side. Excellent. Nice and easy. Make sure to keep your palm down. As you bring your leg back, point the knee up towards the ceiling. Point your knee up towards the ceiling and then come back to center. Keep moving. Once again, remember, you're focusing on range, so go maximum before you come back to center. Make sure you've gone maximum. Nice and easy. One last one. And that's done. From here, we're going to switch to something called dead bug. This one is focused on activating the core. So we're going to lie on our back. From there, first things first is turn your hips in. So you press the lower back down. Lift the leg up so your knee is directly above the hips. From there, both your hands come up directly above the shoulder. Now, one leg goes out, extended forward. The opposite hand goes back. You come in and then you do the other side. There and back. Throughout the move, press the lower back down. That's the trick. Let's start in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Make sure to keep pressing the lower back down. That's the most important part. It's okay to go nice and slow because any new movement, it takes time for the body to understand the coordination. So you need to put a lot of conscious effort into that before it becomes subconscious. Keep pressing the lower back down. 5 more seconds, my friends. Good job. From here, we're going to switch to jumping tees. This one, just lift the heart rate up. So let's stand up. Feet close. Hands forward. In line with the shoulder. From there, small jump out. Open the arms out and come back. This is what we're going to do. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's move. The option, if somebody's finding this a little too much, step, step. Very small step. Watch my feet. Very small step. Don't try to go a wide step. That's all I need you all to do. Small step. Okay? If you're comfortable, stay with me. Small jump. You're not trying to go too fast right now. Just at medium pace. You can pick up the pace a little bit more on the next round. 5 more seconds. And that's done. Brilliant. From there, we go back to cat-camel. We're going to go down. Knees directly below hips. Palms directly below shoulder. From there, let's start in 3, 2, and 1. Lift the mid back up as much as you can. Tuck your hips in. Then you do the opposite. Push the hips out. Head up. Mid back down. Keep switching, go maximum range. Do not rush the movement. The only one of the movements that you're going to rush for the warm-up is the jumping tees, where you can go fast. Everything else has got to be controlled pace, going maximum range and trying to increase the range by pausing there for a second. When we're done, from there we move to the scorpion twist. We're going to lie on our stomach for that. Hands slightly behind shoulder level. Palms are down. Remember, palms have to be down. From there, let's start in 3, 2, and 1. Lift the leg up, knees pointing up, hand up. Come back to center. We go the other way. As you get the hand up, pause there for a second and then come back to center. Don't rush to change side. Pause there for a second. Very, very important that you pause there for a second and come back to center, and then you go the other side. 5 more seconds. Excellent work. From there, we're going to switch to dead bug. So let's turn, lie on your back. Knees directly above the hips. Your hands above shoulder. Lift the shoulders up. Alternate hand and leg. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Drop that and come back. Then you switch side. Alternate hand and leg. Remember, alternate hand and leg. And most important part of this is to keep pressing that lower back against the floor. Keep pressing the lower back against the floor. Excellent work, guys. Excellent work. Nice and easy. We've just got 5 more seconds. That's it. Just hang in there. Remember, I said go slow if you're new to this. Don't try to move fast. Done. It takes time to get that coordination. Yeah? It's taking time for all of us. It's going to take time for anyone who's doing these movements for the first time. Now we go to jumping tees. Feet closed, hands forward, in line with the shoulder. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's move. Your option, step, step. That's your option. You can move your hands fast and you can step fast without doing the jump. Okay? No holding the breath. Keep a check on your breathing. At this point in time, you can continue to smile because you're going to lose that in some time as we get to the main workout. 5 more seconds. Get a nice upper body routine coming your way. And that's done. Excellent. Now for the main workout, I'm jumping right into that. 4 movements, 3 rounds. Movement number 1 is a progression from your normal push-ups. It's called the staggered push-ups, which basically means you have different footprints. So I'm going to give you all 2 versions to it. In the end, we're going to focus on getting in 10 reps. That's the aim. Okay? So now, option 1 is, you can do this on your knees or on your toes. I'm going to show you on the toes. Whichever version that you're currently working on is where I want you all to stay. If it's knees, I'm going to work with this on the knees. Now, here's how that goes. Staggered is when you switch. One hand goes forward, do a push-up, come back up, back to start. Other hand goes forward, do the push-up, come back. Other option is to keep that hand there, finish your 5 reps over here before you switch side. That's your option. Remember, you have the option of going down your knees and doing the same. Okay? We're just working with a hand print right now. Okay, 10 reps is what we're working on. I'm going to be doing the alternate hand. You can choose to finish one hand 5 reps and then go the other hand. You have that option. Make the most of it if you feel you're able to do better in terms of technique. Okay, it's always about technique first. Let's start this in 3, 2, and 1. Let's move. Make sure to exhale as you come up. I'm exaggerating it here. So you guys, just to put that into your head. 4 done. Option to go on your knees, but make sure your hips are slightly below shoulder level throughout. 1 more for me. Excellent. Take a few seconds more. Take a few seconds more. It's okay if you're breaking those reps. You don't need to do 10 reps unbroken. It's okay if you're breaking the reps. It's perfectly fine. Giving you all the little space to do that, because all I want you all to focus on is doing it right. Even if you're just doing 8 reps. Please remember that. Now, let's move to the next movement from there. It's called the prone Y-T. Okay? Letter Y and letter T is what we're going to be doing. Lie on your stomach. Hands forward. Now, the prone Y hands are going to go out at about 45. From there, you're going to lift the hand up as high as possible. Come back, take your hands out in line with shoulder level. Lift your hand up, come back. Both of this is 1 rep. Okay, both of that is 1 rep. We're going to be aiming at doing 10. That's our aim. I'm always going to use the word aim because it's not a mandate. Okay, let's go. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Y, come back, move to T. T, bring your hand forward. Keep switching. So this is working the different muscles of the rear deltoids. Make sure you're keeping your thumb up, thumb pointing up. So you're really going to feel those muscles. When the thumb is pointing up, we're moving into a slight external rotation, helping us activate those rear muscles a little bit more. I've got 2 more. 1 more. Excellent. This is just round 1. I'm already breaking into a sweat. Brilliant. Okay, now from here, we're going to move into something called the pike shoulder taps. So from the pike position, we're going to be doing shoulder taps nice and easy. Okay, so how's the pike position look? Make sure you're lifting your hips up nice and high. Heel is just off the floor. Don't push the heel down. I want you to keep the heel off the floor. Throwing the weight slightly forward. Okay, alternate shoulder tap. When you come back, don't bang your hand like that. Okay, don't do that. That's going to hurt your wrist. We don't want that to happen. Come back nice and slow. Yeah, remember that. Even if you can't reach there, just lift the hand up, keep it back down slow. That's the start. Let's start this in 3, 20 reps. 2 and 1. Nice and easy. Don't slam the hand back down. This is your option. Lift up, keep it down. Lift up, keep it down. This is how we start. Okay, in case you're new to this. That's why we start. The ones who are comfortable, shoulder tap and back. 20 reps in total. Got 8 more to go. Don't be in a hurry. It's not about how fast you're doing it. Please make sure you're doing it right. And that's done. Giving you all a few more seconds. The ones who are taking this nice and slow, take a few more seconds before we move to the next movement. 3, 2, and 1. The next one's going to be something called sprawls. This one is from standing, we move to the high plank position. Here's the different versions that we have. Step back, plank position, step forward, stand up. That's option 1. Option 2, there, throw the legs back, throw the legs forward, stand up. That's option 2. You have both the options. You can use either. Our aim is to do 10 reps. Let's start this in 3, 2, and 1. Reach your hands down, reach back, and forward. Remember, you have both the options. Please use them wisely. We are right now in round number 1. You always have the option to up it and drop it whenever you feel the need for it. Okay? Listen to your body. Remember what I spoke about. I haven't started speaking about it yet, but something I asked you all initially about the hustle. Tell you more about it after this. I've got 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Giving you all 5 seconds extra. Can get in as many reps as you can. And that's going to be the end of round number 1. Round number 2, we're starting off with the staggered push-up. Before I move there, quick thing. You just got to give your best for the day. Okay? I'll detail out the hustle part later. But all I'm going to say for now, for the next 2 rounds, just give how much of you can, which you know is your best for today. It's going to vary every day. Staggered push-up starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Remember, you have the option of keeping one hand forward and finishing your 5 reps. Or you can keep switching. And somebody who's new to push-ups, just do the normal push-ups, 10 reps. You got to keep working on that before you take the step ahead. Gonna get in 2 more reps. Drop your hips and chest down. Breathe out as you come up. Giving you all a few more seconds to make sure you get in your 8, 10, whatever reps that it is that you can. Remember what I said in round number 1, you can break it down, that's okay. I'm going to keep repeating it just to let you all know that it's perfectly fine and you're doing great wherever you are. Awesome. From there, we're going to move to prone Y and T. So let's lie on your stomach. Hands all the way forward, thumb up. And let's begin. 3, 2, and 1. Y, and then come down, take it to the back, T, and back. Excellent. Keep moving. If you want to make it more challenging, don't drop the hand down. Ouch. That's how you make it more challenging. Since it's round 2, if you feel like taking it up a notch to fire up, you can do that. Excellent. But you have the option of dropping your hand, okay? Don't forget that. Wherever you're able to do it right is what I want you to focus on. 2 more for me. My shoulders are on fire. One last one. Yay. Giving you all a few more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're going to move to the pike shoulder taps. Hips up all the way. Let's get a position. 3, heel off the floor. 2, and 1. Tap, drop slow. Remember the drop slow. Do not slam your hand down. That's going to end up hurting your wrist. We don't want to see that. Keep the hips up nice and high. Slowly get the hand down. You have the option of just lifting and dropping it there. You don't need to touch the shoulder, okay? That's your option. Keep going in case you haven't finished your 20. Giving you another 5 seconds to do that before we go to the next movement. 3, 2, and 1. From there, last movement, sprawl. In case you don't like it, don't worry, none of us do. But we do it. It's always a love-hate relationship with the burpees and sprawls and all of that. Let's start this in 3, 2, and 1. You have the option of either stepping back or jumping back. Use whichever suits you for the day. 3. When you go back, make sure to drop your hips slightly below shoulder level. And when you stand up, stand tall. Brilliant. I think I got 2 more. But because I'm saying I think, I'm going to punish myself and do 1 extra. 1 more. Giving you another 5 seconds. Giving you another 5 seconds before we go to round number 3. 3, 2, and 1. 1 last round, my friends. 1 last round. And we're going to start off with staggered push-ups in 5 seconds. Catch your breath. Remember to sip on water whenever you feel the need for it. Yep. Let's get down. Last round. Give it your best shot. There is going to be muscle fatigue. Don't worry about it. 3, 2, 1. Go. 10 reps. Exhale as you come up. Make sure you drop your hips and chest down together. Don't leave the hips back up. Yeah, even he wants to come down and go back up. Don't leave him alone on top. Yeah, let's go. I've got 2 more. Whatever your number is, just give it your best. Excellent. Excellent. 5 more seconds of what I'm giving y'all. Do as many reps as you can. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now we're going to go into the prone Y and T. Line your stomach. Hands forward at 45. Thumb pointing up. And let's go. 10 reps. 1 rep is when you do Y and the T, both. Remember, you have that option of not dropping the hand down if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more. Ooh, this one's painful. I've got 3 more to go. 2 more. Hands on fire, hands on fire. And that's done. Ouch. Giving you all 5 more seconds. Giving you all 5 more seconds. This is the last round, after which we have 2 more movements after this. 5 shoulder taps. We're going to start in 5 seconds. Take a couple of deep breaths. Actually, 1 deep breath in 5 seconds. Okay, now get a position. Hips up all the way. Push the heel off the floor. More pressure on the hand. Let's begin. 20 reps. 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep pushing the hips up. 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Very, very good. Whatever it is, great effort is all I want to tell you all. Well done. Keep that coming. I'm going to give you all 5 more seconds. Make that 10 more seconds. Try and finish your 20 reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Super. The next one's going to be sprawl. Last one for the main workout. Dropping up. You have your options. Make the most of it. Okay. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Reach. Drop the hips below shoulder level. When you go back, you need to make sure you're in that plank position before you come back up. I've got 5 more to go. You have the option of stepping back. Please use it. Even in between, if you want to do 1 or 2 reps, just doing that, that's okay. That's an option you have. 2 more. 1 more. 5 more seconds for y'all. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. That's into the main workout. We have a bit of a finisher for you. Before we get there, let me speak a little bit about what I said initially about the hustle part. We had this in our head that we need to keep hustling hard for us to achieve our goals. We've got to constantly keep pushing. That's the only way we're going to get there. But sometimes that becomes a snowball effect where you're just rolling, really thinking of what's going on. And too much of that can rather throw you back a few steps rather than taking you forward. Because sometimes you need to recover. When it comes to the muscle, you need to kind of recover, rest, come back in. When it comes to the mind, sometimes you step back so you can think clearly and you know that you're going in the right direction and you're not just falling wherever you think you're moving forward. So remember, hard work is excellent. You should put in the hard work, but sometimes you need to step back to make sure the hard work you're putting is in the direction of the goals that you want to achieve. That's important. On that note, let's jump into our finisher. We have 2 movements, crunches and high to low plank. This one, yes, it's definitely going to hit the upper body. It's a lot of core focus over here. First one is the crunches. I want all of you to come lie down, lie on your back, knees are bent, heel is down. From here, we're going to come up as much as you can and go back down nice and slow. Okay? Come up, pause, go back slow. Don't go fast and drop fast. I want you to come back slowly and pause and drop for a second. That's movement number 1. Movement 2, I'll show you all as we get there. Let's start this in 3, 10 reps. 2 and 1. Up and then come back slow. Up, drop down slow. Excellent. 3. It's okay if you're doing just half. If you're just coming up, we're able to come to here and go back slowly. Awesome. Great work. Just do that much. That's fine. Yeah. Up and then drop. That's perfectly fine. That's not easy either. 1 more rep. That's done. From there, we're going to switch to high to low plank. We have 3 rounds in case I didn't already tell you that. Okay. Now, high to low plank is elbow plank. Option to go on your knees. Hips are to be slightly below shoulder. Come up to palm plank. Drop down to elbow plank. Every time you go up and come back down, it's 1 rep. Option on your toes. Let's start this in 3, 2, and 1. Up to high plank, drop down to low plank. Your hips also have to come down as you come down. Don't leave your hips up, like I said for the push-ups also. That's 3. We're looking at 8 reps, my friends. 4. Triceps on fire. 5. 6. Last two. 7. 8. And that's done. Core is blasting. Awesome. Let's get ready for round number 2. Starting off with crunches. Remember, the aim over here is to come down slow. Okay? Hands up. Let's start this in 3, 2, and 1. Up, pause. Drop down nice and slow. Excellent. Keep that going. Good job. We all know it's hard. You just look at me, you know it. Sweating. I'm sure you guys are on the same boat. Straight work, guys. Exhale as you come up. Control as you go down. Exhale. 5 more. Keep that moving. 5 more. Actually 3 more. Okay, now it's 3 more. 2 more. Just 1 more. 1 more. Brilliant. Then we drop, and we're going to switch to the high to low. Drop down, elbow plank. We're going to start this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up to the high plank, drop down to the low plank. That's 1 rep. Pull the belly button in just a little bit. You have the option of going on your knees like I'm showing you all. This is your option. Please use it wisely. Okay? 3 more reps. Go down nice and slow. Don't bang the elbow down. 1 more rep. Hey. 1 last round, my friends. 1 last round. And then we can say we're done. Excellent. Turn. Hi. Get ready. We're going to start this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's move. Up, pause. Drop slow. Exhale. Very good. Exhale. Very good. Keep that coming. Guys, breathing patterns very, very important. So make sure you're being conscious about that. 4 more. Last one, last one, last one. Bring the smiles back. Not done though, we have plank. Alright, turn, get ready. Giving you all about 5 seconds to gather yourself. 3, ready for this? Last one. Okay, let's do this. 2, and 1. Up and drop, that's 1. That's 2. 3, go at your pace. It's okay if you're moving a little slower or on your elbow, it's fine. That's 5, 6, 7. The happiness of the last rep. And that's done. Excellent work. Good show, my friends. Good show. Great work. Just walk around a little bit. Catch a breath. Take a couple of deep breaths. Yeah, that's the first thing to do. When you finish, just walk around. Yeah, we also have a tendency to sometimes lie down when the heart rate's really, really high. But if you feel you have a little energy, kind of walk and allow that heart rate to come down, it's always going to be helpful. Okay? Now, let's get to stretches. I'll give you all 5 more seconds. That's not a word by itself. When we do the stretches, I want you to really focus on breathing, allowing the heart rate to come down nice and easy. Let's start with the shoulder stretch. Cross one hand in. Pull the elbow towards the opposite shoulder. You're going to hold the first few for 15 seconds before we move to the 30-second holds. Chest up, look forward, and now switch hand. Other hand, 15 seconds here. A lot of shoulder work. I'll start slurring now, that fatigue. With the push-ups, the Y and T raises, the pike shoulder taps, all of them shoulder dominant. Alright, switch. From there we go to triceps. Get the hand back, grab the elbow, pull the hand in. The triceps for everything. It's been used for everything, including our low to high plank. A lot of tricep work there. Pike shoulder taps, tricep hold. Triceps are doing a lot of work. Switch. Other side. Grab the elbow, pull the elbow in. Make sure you're pulling it in towards midline. Just 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch. We're going to go down to the child's pose lat stretch. Stretch this muscle. Okay? You're going to sit back in child's pose. Sit back as much as possible. Hands all the way forward. From there, take both hands to one side. Keep driving the hips back. Okay? Keep driving the hips back. Make sure both your hands are straight. Keep pushing the hips back. Let's begin. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Okay? 30 seconds on each side. Focus on driving the hips back throughout as you try to walk your hands forward towards the side. Keep both hands fully extended. Just 5 more seconds, my friend. Just 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back to center and go the other side. Drive the hips back. Extend both the arms forward. Breathe, deep breaths. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch. From here we move to the Sphinx pose, which is focused on the abs. Elbow directly below shoulder, hips are down. Lift the chest up as much as you can and hold it there. Make sure your elbow is directly below shoulder, not forward. Keep pushing the chest up as much as you can. Really got to feel that extension in the spine and feel the front, your abs part stretch. Head up. Make sure you're not slouching. Make sure you're not shrugging the shoulder like I'm showing you all. Push it up. Yeah. Push the elbows down. Lift the chest up. That's your position. 3, 2, 1. Slowly stand up. Slowly stand up. We're going to finish off with 15 seconds of each on the side bend. So you're going to cross one leg back. Whichever leg is back, the same hand goes up and drop that hand to the opposite side. Front knee is bent. Front knee is bent. Okay? Stay. Back leg is straight. Front knee is bent. Now slowly come back. Slowly come back. We go the other side. Leg back. Whichever leg is back, same hand goes up. Bend the front knee and drop the hand to the opposite side. Excellent. This is your last stretch. So in case you can, in all this focus, if you can start focusing on bringing your smile back, do that also. Okay. Good job. Slowly come back. And what I want you all to do, pat yourself on the back. Good job. Very well done. Yeah, that's the end of this session. Remember, sometimes you need to take it slow. Rest the mind and the body, not just the body. Okay? When I say rest, you can do stretches, you can take a walk. Yeah? You can just kind of be it by yourself and just read a book for the mind. Could be anything. Yeah, whatever works for you, where it allows you to slow down. Yeah? On that note, I'm going to be signing off. This is Fire Up with me, Niran.
For more workout videos, download the CultFit app now. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Cult.